Okay, let's try this again. All right, who's on? Hope everyone comes back. I just froze there. So frustrating. We'll let a few more people find us and then we'll get going with our sun salutations. Technical difficulties. What are we gonna do? Wait for a few more people to come on. Hope our friends join us again. See, is anyone coming? Hope so. There's someone else. You know what? Let's just get started. Our friends will hopefully find us. I'm sure they will. Yay. Thanks, Marla. I'm so glad you found me. So we're going to get started again. And we did our warm-ups. Now we're ready to do our sun salutations. And I'm going to do it with you step by step. That's when we link a whole bunch of moves all together. We go up and down a little bit. So I'm going to move you down here so everyone can see me. Welcome back, Shay. Hopefully a few more friends will join us while we do our sun salutations. Ibby, you're back. Yay. I just froze. Don't know what happened. That darned internet. All right. That's what happens sometimes. Let's shake it off and we'll get going again. So for our sun salutations, remember we go up and down a bit. So we're going to bring our arms up over our head and we try to breathe in every time we move. So we breathe in when we move our arms up. And we breathe out when we bring our arms down to our toes. And we breathe in, bring our hands up to our knees, and breathe out and bring our hands to our toes. Then turn around and we put our hands on the mat and we walk our legs, our hands out and our legs out until we're in a nice flat plank. Now we're going to bend our elbows and go all the way so our bellies are on the floor. Boom, so you can't see me. And now I'm going to straighten my elbows, push up, and now I'm in Cobra. And I'm going to take a big breath in Cobra. I'm going to tuck my toes and I'm going to push back into downward dog and breathe out. I'm going to be in a nice stretchy downward dog. There, maybe we can see better this way. Nice deep downward dog. I'm going to, while I'm here, since it's the first one of the day, I'm going to press my feet back, pedal them out, and I'm going to stretch. I'm going to come back to plank. I'm going to go back down to my belly. I'm going to come back up into Cobra. Let my breath out. Tuck my toes. Back up. And now we're going to walk our feet in. Put our hands on our knees. And breathe in. Put our hands to the floor. And breathe out. And then we're going to bring our arms all the way up. Okay. I think I got a little lost on that one. So we're going to take that one again. We'll go a little bit faster. Our friends are joining us again. So we're going to bring our hands up to the sky, breathe in, down to the floor, breathe out, up to our knees, breathe in, down to the floor, breathe out. Walk our hands all the way out, so we're in plank. Go all the way down to the floor, so we're on our bellies. Come back up, so we're in Cobra, breathe in. Now we tuck our toes and come all the way back to downward dog. Breathe out, and then we walk our feet in, bring our hands to our knees, and then our hands to the floor, breathe out, and then we come all the way back up to the sky. All right. Hi, Jane. Welcome. All right, so let's do one more quick downward dog, and then we'll get into our yoga flow. one more quick sun salutation. Ready? We'll go. We're going to do this one super fast. Bring our hands up to the sky, down to our toes, breathe out, up to our knees, breathe in, down to our toes, breathe out, put your hands on the floor, walk out, walk back, come all the way down on your bellies, come up into cobra, straighten your elbows, breathe out, tuck your toes, come all the way up into downward dog, breathe out, and then you can walk or jump your legs forward. And we bring our hands up to our knees, breathe in, bring our hands to the floor, breathe out, and all the way up. All right. Feel pretty good now. Is everyone warmed up? It should be pretty warm. Okay, so now it's time for our yoga flow. So I have a whole bunch of poses. I'm not sure what we're going to get. We're going to get to everything today because of our little interruption, but we'll try. So I have some poses. We're going to do each pose one by one, and then maybe we'll put them all together if we can. So we're going to start with downward dog. We're going to stay in each pose a few seconds, breathe through it, and then move on to the next one. Take a little break in between. So we've got downward dog, cat-cow, cobra, shark, bridge, river, triangle, and tree. It's a lot of poses, so we'll see if we can do them all. So we're going to start with downward dog. I think everyone knows that one, but I've got a picture right here. So that's our downward dog. So for downward dog, we're going to come onto the ground, flip over. We can start on our hands and knees. Everyone meet me on the ground on your hands and knees. This is called tabletop. And then we're going to tuck our toes. So our toes are on the ground. We're going to push up into downward dog and push back. And then again, like we did before, we can pedal our feet. We're going to take some breaths in and out. And then if you want to get fancy, you can pick up one leg and hold the one leg. You can keep both feet down, and you can even keep your knees on the floor if you want. Bring the other leg up. I'm going to bring my other leg. I'm going to hold that. Okay. Now we're going to do one more even fancier pose. This one's a little tricky, called flipping the dog. We're going to bring one leg up, bring it across, over, and lift your arm up. And now you're out here, and this is called rock star. Now we're going to flip back over, up, and everyone can stay just in regular downward dog. You don't have to get fancy. And if you want to flip the dog on the other side, you lift your other leg up, you flip it, bring it behind your leg, and lift your arm up, and then you're in rock star. Okay, rock stars, let's flip back. Everyone's in downward dog or tabletop. And now that we're in tabletop, we're ready for cat-cow. So I think everyone knows cat-cow. Do this one. Come up into a big angry cat. You can make your cat sounds. And then come back down. Arch your back. Lift your head so that you're in cow. And make your cow sound. Next time I'll have to bring a cat and a cow with me. If you have a cat and a cow or a friend, you can put them on your back and see if they'll stay on. I don't have anyone with me. And then we arch our back on our cat. And then we're going to bend and coming around our back. And then bend. All right. That was our cat-cow. So next we have cobra. Cobra. So while you're cat-cow, you're going to come down to the floor. here. We're going to come down onto our bellies. Bring your legs back and your arms down so that you're all the way lying down on your belly. And bring your arms by your side. And then we straighten our elbows as much as we can. And look up. And stretch. So this stretches our backs. We're going to breathe in. And then we're going to breathe out. We're going to breathe in and out. One more. And out. Bend your elbows back down and come back to the ground. Stay on the ground because now we're going to do shark. So shark, we're going to bring our stomachs up and our head back and our arms back too. And then we're going to try to raise our legs up. So we're like a shark swimming in the water. Ready? All right, so head down, arms back, bring everything down and bring your head up, bring your arms up. We'll stay here for a minute. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we're going to bring our legs up too if we can. And now we're a shark, an angry shark in the water, circling around. And keep it up. How long can you keep it up? One more breath. One more. And down. Let's take a rest and do that one again. Ready? Okay. Bring your arms down. Or bring your head up. Lift your arms up. And now lift your feet up. Hold it in. Out. In. Out. And down. Now we have bridge. So we're going to come up to our hands and knees first. Here we have bridge. So we have to be on our backs for this. So we're going to flip over onto our bottom and then lie down on our backs. So we're going to do bridge on our back. And then we're going to stay this way for a river. So for bridge, come all the way down. We're going to bend our knees so our feet are on the floor. Head back. And then we're going to lift our hips up and hold it in a bridge. And breathe in. And if you want, if you feel comfortable, you can bring your hands up. You can bring your arms up all the way up. Or you could even bring them over your head. And then and out. And if you feel really, really, really strong today, you could lift up one leg. Hold it. In and breathe out. You put that leg down. You don't have to bring up any legs. And you can keep your arms down here. You could put your bottom down to rest anytime. And we're going to come up. And then if you brought one leg up, you could bring the other leg up. Bring all the way straight up. Arms up if you want. Hold it there. And then you can bring that down. And come all the way down. Now we're going to sit straight up. And we're going to come right into river. So river is kind of a nice, calm, folded pose. So we're going to keep our legs out straight. And we're going to bend down in front. This is sometimes one of our cooling off poses, but I thought it was a nice sort of stretching one to do in the middle of our flow. So we're going to bring our hands up to the sky and bring them all the way down as close as you can to your feet. I bet some of you can even touch your toes. I can't, but I'm going to come down. Some of you maybe can bring your head to your knees. We're just going to bend forward and then come back up. Let's go one more time. Bend all the way forward and then come back up. Okay, now we're going to start some standing poses. Okay, we're almost done with our whole series. So we've got triangle. So for triangle, we have to stand up on our feet. We're going to twist into a triangle. I'm going to hold that up a little bit longer so we can see. Our feet are apart, and one hand's on our foot, and the other hand is straight up. And we want to try to stay in one kind of flat line. So we keep one leg out, up so you can see me a little bit more. I'm gonna put one leg out, and I bring my hand down to that foot and that arm up. And I'm gonna try to keep my body straight so I'm not bending forward or leaning back. I want to keep my body in one straight line. Up, you can bring your arm more over your head. Stretch it out. Come all the way down. Okay, let's bring it up and let's do the other side. So I'm going to turn my leg so that my toe is facing the other way. And I'm going to bring this arm down and this arm all the way over my head and come as close to a triangle as I can. Remember, we don't want to go forward. We just want to be all in one side. Like if we were in a really tiny room and there was a wall on one side and a wall on the other. And we had to stay straight like this. So we're going to bring our hands all the way to our toes and our arm up. And up and over. All right, we've got one more pose. And I think that's everyone's favorite. I don't know, it's my favorite. One of my favorites. It's tree. So we don't need to balance all on our own. I've got a chair near me just in case. So make sure you're near something if you want to hold on. And then we're going to bring one leg up. And you can put your leg under your knee, below your knee, or you could raise it above your knee. Whoa, my tree came down. There we go. And then our arms out. See if you can hold it. Arms out. Remember, you can always hold on to a chair. I have my chair right behind me. And then arms out. And then foot down. Bring the other one up. You could put it below your knee, or you could raise it above your knee. I've got my hand on my chair till I'm ready. And I'm going to balance. All right. In and out. In and out. And down. And that was all our poses. That's right. Be tall like a tree. Whenever I do it, I'm like kind of a tree waving in a breeze a little bit. But it's good to practice. Be a nice, tall, sturdy tree. Well, guys, we don't have much time left, so we're going to do a quick, deep breathe, and then we're going to say goodbye. So glad everyone found me and joined me again, though. We're going to come down, and we're going to breathe up and in, and breathe out and down, and up and in, and out and down. Shake your head, shake your arms, give yourself a hug. And everyone have a happy Monday. Thanks for coming to my yoga party today. I hope everyone had fun. Bye.